Hello, everybody who cares enough to care. This is Varosh with SC Soulseeker doing another dual commentary. Today we're going to be doing the entirety of MBC Hero versus STX Soul. Um, Representing MBC Hero, we've got Light, who is probably the second best player on his team, um, behind C, of course. Although the new Kespa rankings were recently released, and they said Light was the sixth best Terran in the world ahead of C. So one might argue that he's the best player, the current ace of MBC Game Hero, and he's going to be playing. He's going to be up against By Hero, representing STX Soul Seeker. I'm sorry, STX Soul, and he's a really good Zerg versus Protoss. Like he's got a winning record against Bisu, which I don't know that anybody else has. Like, oh my God, that's awesome. But he sucks versus Terran. He's around 40% versus Terran. So just going into this, Light probably has a distinct advantage in this game.
Yeah, the map is Neo Moonglaive, by the way. Light is going to be the White Terran at the 12 o'clock, in case you don't know Light is Terran, which Roche has already gone into great detail about. But this is winner in the Winners League. I don't know if this is the final or whatever it is, but it is a best of 7 format. So I think we have a great opportunity for tons and tons and tons and tons of great games, and this is a possibility of an all kill. I don't want to spoil the all kills already, so cover your ears. 3, 2, 1. Fantasy has already achieved an all kill, and I think Lita has already as well. So maybe we can get an all kill by Light as well. But Hero is going to set down his 12 hatch and scout Light with his Overlord.
Um, and Another thing that's cool about Winners League is that you only need one fantastic player to win a match. So like Jadon can carry an entire team like he did last season, uh, or last season of Winners League, and we're getting a lot of crowd shots. They're really intent. We usually see this a lot actually. During the first set of Pro League, just to warm everyone up, they have a lot of shots of the crowd. So anyway, Hero put down his 12 hatchery, and I think like he's a very good player. Macro-wise, he's pretty good. But I think one of the things that hampers him versus Terran is that his Mutilus micro isn't the best, and that he could probably stand to improve a little on that. His Muta micro is actually decent, but like his swarms are kind of uh, average. When really to be good at Zerg versus Terran, you need great swarms. So like the two probably bread and butter aspects of Zerg versus Terran play, he's a little tiny bit lacking on. Anyway, Light is going for one racks into CC. He's already putting that command center down, so he's going to be in pretty good economic shape. And did we see an early gas for By Hero? Was that a 10 gas? Or
I'm
no,
not
sorry.
really sure. Okay, I'll
Sorry,
talk
he
now, I
went
guess.
13. He went 13 hash and then 12 gas. My bad.
Yeah, everything's looking standard. I haven't been keeping up with Hero. This is the first time I've seen him play in a long time. But I think it was last MSL, last before the Nate MSL, where he went very far on a very solid Mutalisk harass from what I can remember. So I think his Mutalisk micro is actually quite good, but as you said earlier, Varosh, his late game does stand to need improvement. And here's MBC Game, the team of Hyung Jun, who is trying to become a pro gamer. I hope to God I pronounced that right, because if I didn't, I'm gonna look like a total retard. But I'll talk. Okay, Light kind of pushing out with 2 Marines, but then deciding to go back. I'm assuming that he realized that was a really stupid idea. But Hero did spawn 6 Zerglings, I think, 6 or 4, but definitely not 2. So he would have been able to stop that. What is with this woman? She is like a celebrity. I've never seen a blonde Korean woman in my life. She is like
I do
the
believe that's a
dyed
dude in a
person.
wig.
Oh, no way. Oh, okay, I've never seen a dude in a wig who would be willing to come onto television in a blonde wig who just decides to make everybody think he's a total that's just feels weird to say. He has long hair and looks like a woman and I mistake him for a woman. That is just creepy. Anyways, on to more important matters. Hero is trying to block this scout, and Light is trying to get the scout out. He is going to get the scout out. He's going to go the long way to Hero's base, and Hero was making his lair in his natural. I kind of like that move because it gives your lair natural hatchery more hit points, but I don't like that spire positioning. That's going to be an easy scan spot. But if you lose your natural, you pretty much lose the game. So this way, Hero's going to get his
Oh,
natural
Zergling's running
hatchery.
in and actually getting an SCV.
SCV snipe. Yay! Okay, I'll let you talk, Roche, since you're so eager.
Sorry, yeah, I didn't know whether or not you're gonna miss that. That was amazing. He didn't even lose a Zergling, and he's probably gonna get in. Oh no, he doesn't. He doesn't deny the scout. Oh no, that SEV. I'm not sure whether or not it saw the spire, but even if it didn't, Light's still going to be expecting a spire to be there. And the four Zerglings that were there are going to like avoid. Oh man, they just like walked by while the Marines passed and are actually going to get another at least one kill, maybe two. He's got three. It's not clear whether he got one or two more SCV kills, but that he's already in great
I
economic
think it
position
is
and
two.
sniping a Marine, almost a second Marine. Um, but he put down three sunken colonies instead of the two, so that he wouldn't need any Zerglings to defend, so that just the three sunkens would probably have that. And that's gonna be okay. That one's a girl. The one next to her probably not so much. Okay. Anyways, so it looks like nine mutas are building right now. Um, and Hero's already decently ahead. He's picked off two to three SCVs already, and has only lost four Marines in the process. It looks we never actually saw those Marines go towards the sunken colonies. Maybe there was a scan, but it's kind of unclear at this point. And uh, just a little commentary about StarCraft in general. It's like when I first started playing, three hatch Muta was 16 gas. Like that's how Savior did it. He put his like a 12 hatch, 11 pool, 13 hatch, and then pump drones until 16 hatch. And now it's 12, or I'm sorry, not 16 hatch, 16 gas. That's what I meant to be saying. And now you get your gas at 12, so it's just like StarCraft evolves in tiny little ways. And Hero instead of just going for a natural third hatchery, he's decided to hide it as the third spawn position over in the bottom right. So that's going to be a pretty distant target for him to defend if Light tries to push across. And now the Mutulus harass is going to come in, and there's only one turret already up in the main.
Ooh, I forgot I was supposed to be commentating for a minute, but that's okay. I was just entranced by your beautiful commentary, Roche. But more importantly, Hero did lose one more Mutos than I think was necessary, but he did a fair bit of damage. And I do like the decision to expand to the three, because he can place two or three lurkers on the ramp, and he can be totally safe until the first science vessel comes out for Light. And now Light's kind of pushing out here, and he is going to fall back because Hero's Mulesk Micro is quite solid. Hero's been playing a very solid game so far. I just don't like his sunken placement. You typically want it to be as far out as possible, but that's just a little nitpicky things. That's not going to be too concerning. And now he's coming with a large force of Mutiling in here. He might be able to crush Light's little force and be able to take this set if he can manage it, or he's going to just run by. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Okay, he is going to do it. Hero gonna run right by the bunker. Is it gonna work? No, he's gonna target the bunker, and the bunker is going to stay alive. And Hero has just wasted about a control group of Lings, but his mutas have gotten into light space, take off a Marine and SCV at the most, delayed the starport. Now they're gonna have to run back.
Yeah, I don't really think that that was such a smart attack. He doesn't have anything to show for the lives of all those noble and graceful Zerglings. He's got, nothing for that. He's getting his third gas up now, and the scan's already up on it. The first lurker eggs are morphing, but there's none to defend that third base, and this is kind of what I was worried about. Marines are already pouring into that third base, and a hive is already going up at the natural expansion, but that hatchery's, unless the mutas can defend it, is probably going to get taken down. All right, the Mulos are here, but already one popping. So I believe 3 to 4 Mulos have died in total. And you can see Light is a very good player. His target firing of the Mulos is just fantastic. He just focuses them down one by one, and is like Hero. Oh, it looks like a lot of lurkers being caught out. Oh, all but all but one get caught down. But the first scan goes off, and two lurkers total went down out of the three, and a lot of zerglings too. And that hatchery is just barely hanging on. I think another Mulus just died. The Mulus numbers are a little thinner now, but that Marine and Medic force finally going to get cleaned up by Hero, just barely hanging on to his third hatchery, and now those two lurkers are going to be on the ramp and going to protect. Wow, that's at like I can't see, but it's in the blue, the deep blue. It's